Well, it's 2024. Happy New Year from Team Davenport. My name is John Davenport, and usually I send out a letter to give an update on how our firm's doing and how I'm doing personally, but this year I decided to do a video. We have several things we want to celebrate this year. First of all, we completed a lot of projects. Here in Forsyth County in Winston-Salem, we were able to see the completion of the Forsyth County Courthouse. It's a brand new facility here in downtown Winston-Salem, and our civil engineering team provided the civil services for that project. Also, Winston-Salem converted 1st and 2nd Street to two-way streets. Years ago, they were a one-way pair, and a few years ago, they hired Davenport to study the potential for converting these roads into two-way streets. And then last year, they completed the project, so we were very excited to see that. Finally, as many of you know, Davenport is very involved in missions work. And last year in 2023, we saw the completion of a medical clinic in Uganda. Davenport funded the construction of that project. And in August, we actually got a chance to visit this project. When I think about all these things that we were able to be involved in and we celebrate that, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about some of the struggles we also had. You see, just like you, over the last few years, it has been a struggle. 2020, we had COVID. We had to struggle with trying to find people. We had to struggle with projects that were canceled during the COVID time period, and we had to recover from all that. And a lot of times we felt like quitting. Also on the family side, we had the same struggles many of you had. We've had children that gave us struggles with health, struggles with relationships. And when I look at all these things that we struggled with, there was time periods where I asked myself, why me? And I'm sure you have done that, but you sit there and you're thinking, feeling sorry for yourself, really. It's why me? Why am I going through all this? And then one day when I'm sitting here saying that, then he answered me. And when I say he, I'm talking about the Lord here. And during that time when he said to me, he said, well, why not you? Why not you have these struggles? And I had to think about that and ponder it. And what he said was, think about this. How many people work for Davenport? How many people are touched through your company? How many people are touched with the projects you do, and not only the projects, with the ministry that you do? And what would happen if you stopped doing that and you quit? And then let's talk about your family. How many times have you thought about your kids and what they would grow up to be if you just walked away, if you left the struggles, if you stopped sowing into them, if you stopped being the father? And your wife, if you weren't there, what would happen to all those people? I have plans for all those people, and you're a part of that. And so when I thought about those different things and I contemplated it, I really began to get into my mind a sense of, okay, well, this is bigger than me. This thing I'm going through is bigger than me. And maybe right now you're dealing with a struggle. Maybe you're dealing with something that's hard and you feel like quitting. Maybe you feel like, gosh, I've gone on. For us, it was years, almost a decade with my family with several things. And it just gets long and it gets hard. And you think about these things. But what I would like to share with you in terms of encouragement is to think about, but what if you quit? What if you quit? What I would say to you and what the Lord said to me was, stay in the fight. And oh, by the way, you're not the only one in the fight. So that was the other thing he told me. You're not the only one fighting. I'm fighting with you. And so as an engineer, I think about equations. It's me plus him equals victory. And when I started thinking about how all that fits together, I was like, okay, well, if I have him, then I am going to be victorious. Now, that's what I understand, and that may sound cliche, but at the end of the day, what else do we have to hold on to? You plus whatever, money, you plus your health, you plus everybody else cheering for you, is that enough? I can tell you there are deep struggles when it's not enough. It wasn't enough for me. What I want to do when I end this video is to say to you, don't give up what you're dealing with. Don't let these struggles overcome you. You have things that are way bigger than you that you're fighting for. Whether it's your kids, whether it's your family, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your business, whatever it is. I would say to you, stay in the fight. We're excited about how 2024 is going to go here at Davenport. And we're hiring. We're actually growing. We need people. So if you want to join us, I'm going to put a link here at the end of the video where you can look up and find out what kind of positions we have. If you're looking to work on projects, we've got information about that at our website. But either way, just have a great new year, and I hope this was encouraging to you. Bless you.